Today on World History, we're going to take a look at the ancient Roman times of the late Roman Empire and how it fell to the Visigoths. Let's go for a spin. According to Wikipedia, the fall of the late Roman Empire was a fall of an empire where the empire stopped functioning like an empire, and it became little different other countries that that then took over what the empire used to be in the land, like Rome and Constantine, and so then it turned into Italy. Some causes of the fall of the Roman Empire were infighting in between the countrymen and the civil wars, and then it was also they fought a lot with invaders like the Visigoths and the Hunks and the Vandals, which is a pretty lazy name. A lot of times, people ask me, "Hey, are there still Romans?" And I say, "Oh shit!" I say, "Yeah, there's still a city called Rome. Romans are still around. Like, it's just not called the Roman Empire. Rome." Shit! I forgot something in my garage. I have to go get it. So, you know, when the Roman Empire was really big, it spanned over 200,000 miles, and it went down into like Africa, and also the Christians were oh fuck. So anyway, like I was saying about the Romans, the empire being really big, and in the Bible, it talks about how render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, and I think Moses said that, and what that means is, if you have anything that belongs to a Roman, you should probably give it back, or they might try to kill you. Back to the fall of the empire. So it was around 400 CE, which stands for the Common Era, which is marked by the birth of Jesus Christ. It was around 400 CE that all of these barbarians started. Oh shit! Hi, sorry. What I'm doing is I'm recording a history video for YouTube. So, okay. Well, you too. Okay. Real. Let me see you. Sorry about that. Talk a little bit about the size of Romans, because people, like, they always think they're like really tall, but a long time ago, people were not so tall as people are tall, and Hadrian's Wall in Scotland is only 3 feet. It's only 3 feet tall. So they could only see over a 3-foot tall wall, and it was never meant to be. It was never meant to be It was like the Great Wall of China, which up until very recently was viewable from space. And I think it's really important to understand about how that can be denoted. I'm going to turn around in this church parking lot. Hoping no one comes out here. Okay. I'm always scared someone's going to come out here and yell at me. And we are good to go. Awesome. Okay. This place was in a movie on Amazon Prime. It was a scary movie, and now it's in 2 movies. So Palmer's is getting famous. Something I don't think I said about the Romans yet is that they are. You can find stuff about them certainly in a library and online, of course, but in the Bible. And I think, I don't remember, I think it was someone says, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, which I gotta slow down here. I think that means that if it belongs to Caesar, then you give it back to Caesar, and if you don't, he's not gonna be the nicest guy. Something else from the Bible with Romans is that anyway, something else about Romans from the Bible is that they had Pontius Pilate, which he was the guy who he killed Jesus. And well, he didn't kill Jesus. He he was like his judge, and then the other Romans killed Jesus. But then, like you call someone a Pontius Pilate, like that's like saying, "Hey man, you're a real Pontius Pilate." That's like saying, "Hey, shut up! Shut up!" Anyway, if you call someone a Pontius Pilate, that's like that means, "Hey, you're a big dick." So another question people have said on the street to me is, so when the Roman Empire fell, what did it make Europe? What happened to Europe when the Roman Empire fell? And I always say, this is a really important question to ask, because it's part of history, and we squirrel, stay there. We can't ever count out anything important about history. So what I always say to them is that the fall of the Roman Empire, it started the feudal system in Europe, and like with knights and manors, and then after that, it was Europe was a whole bunch of barbarian tribes all of a sudden, and that wasn't good for anybody. And then the last thing that the fall of the Roman Empire ever did was well, that's all I have time for today. So next time you when in Rome, be like a Roman, and if you have any questions, you can ask me that. You can email me at worldhistory1949783442@gmail.com. I'll be happy to answer your questions. So till next time, stay on the straight and narrow.